I need a haircut.
As far as Kendall's hair, of course, as a baby, I didn't really need to do too much to it other than shampoo it and use one of those little baby brushes on it. To save money, as Kendall was growing up, I would cut his hair. It wasn't anything in particular style, it was just tapered a little bit around the edges. As he got older, he, of course, wanted something a little more professional. So we found a salon, and he decided that he wanted to cut his own hair. And I remember coming home one day from work and finding him laying on the sofa with most of his head pretty much shaved, and then there was this really long strand that was left. And I asked if that was intentional, and he said he wasn't sure.
I was actually in the room with Kendall when he kind of came up with the idea for the haircut. We were playing Uno one night, and I was bugging him after about 4 months to get his haircut. And all of a sudden he's like, I'm going to make a contest out of this haircut. So first we thought he was just kind of joking, but then a week later he sent me a PDF through my email, and that's how I found out about the competition.
Kendall Bruns is not happy. He needs a haircut. The haircut is an unscripted artwork where contestants will create proposals for Kendall's next haircut. Entries will be reviewed by a panel of judges, a winner will be chosen, and then Kendall will receive the haircut. I'm not sure this is a good idea.
We're gonna cut hair like it's never been cut before.
You're not actually going to be doing the cutting.
I did this. Wait, it's backwards, isn't it? My drawings were placed right there.
Right there.
Well, they were later on. You'll see them. They're excellent.
You know, when you said were, that's the past tense, but then you said later on, which is the future.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm gonna go to lunch.
Okay. I got what I think is the first mailed-in entry. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, we've got a double Liberty Spike. Also involves Manic Panic, multiple colors. I think that's probably an important part of it. These are my first kind of batch of entries. I don't think they're really trying to help me. I think they're trying to make me look silly, or maybe live out some bizarre fantasies that they have, maybe. Liberty Spikes, I don't know what you even call that. He describes it as the tsunami, incorporating all of the major hairstyles with a lot of mousse. Mousse is the key. Hip to be square. The Widow's Peak with S-tops, circa 1987. I've never tried that before. This one calls for me to remove my eyebrows, which I'm a little bit hesitant about. Involves dyeing my hair blonde. 50s Hollywood flat top ducktails, it said. You can see my choices so far, you know, they're extreme, which maybe that's what I need. So funny.
This doesn't look like you.
You don't think so?
The drawing? This one doesn't.
I look through these.
Oh my god. Dude, you're not gonna pick anything like that. Who are these people? Oh yeah, that's real practical. Yeah. This is like your vampire look. Your hair's not long enough to do this. This is the hottest one. Quincy and I were driving around looking at houses the other day, and we saw a guy driving a Lexus, and he had hair like this, and it was all gelled and curly.
So you think the implication is if I get that haircut, I will get a Lexus?
for true.
So you think I can get better entries?
Mm.
What do you think of my current haircut?
I don't think it's that bad. I think it just
That
needs...
bad?
No.
It's not that bad.
I just think maybe you just need it trimmed. That looks like a shaggy dog.
To give people some frame of reference, I created a personal hair history chart. It documents, in chronological order, all of the hairstyles I've had. Some worked better than others.
I think you can take a good picture and a really bad one.
Like, did you really have that mustache? I mean, I just gotta ask. Did you? The first time he came in, he just said, I was told to get a haircut. And that was it. Didn't know what he liked, didn't know what he didn't like, just kind of sat down and stared at me with the fear of God in his face. You do need a haircut, big time.
I'm really interested in making artworks that involve the public. Some of the things I did in the past included a spelling bee. It was just a regular spelling bee, but with adults. I built a sugar wall where I had people bring bags of sugar to a gallery and then built this wall out of it. I did a project with water where people could walk away with from the gallery with gallons of water. And then I also did therapy sessions. On the little advertisements and everything, I said that I hadn't been trained as a therapist, but that I had seen them on TV. It was me trying to see how well I could function as a therapist without any training. So I'm interested in that kind of work where the public interacts. So Marilyn Bauer is the art critic for the Cincinnati Enquirer. She's going to write an article for the Enquirer about it, and I want to take my picture. Do people ask for things that you just know are going to look bad?
Well, now I've had people ask me to do, shave the head or do a, mohawk haircut. And I've had, not too much. I've had people want me to put a Nike in there, give them a burr haircut and then put a Nike
logo?
A Nike logo in it. So now I have had guys ask me if I could do a singe cut, with a cut it with a candle, hold it up and singe it off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What would
they
be
taught me that in barber college,
What would be the advantage of that?
Well, it's supposedly if you got split ends in your hair, like if you get split ends, what that does is it just sears it off and it takes off the split ends without taking any of the length off.
So you just sear the end of it.
Yeah, I would hold the hair up like this, see, and those ends right there, I just take a candle and then
Now, is there any risk of the entire head just shooting up in flames?
No, that's part of the
risk.
That's part of the skill of the hair cutters.
Do you also do the ear candles?
Hey, Brian.
Can you do that?
Do what?
The ear candles?
You mean singe the ears?
No, they have these ear candles that they're hollow wax and you put them over the ear and then you burn the end and it supposedly sucks all the wax and everything out of your ears.
Oh, I never heard of that. Yeah.
I'd like to get that and the hair singeing on the same trip.
See, now that may be beyond my jurisdiction as a hair cutter. Okay. There we go.
Alright.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. The same.
Have a good holiday.
Thank you.